Topping our news, there are some local connections now to the growing Ebola crisis worldwide. As many as 4,000 troops from the 101st at Fort Campbell are already in Liberia, preparing to help in the effort to contain the virus. Soldiers will help to build treatment facilities and train medical personnel. Top military brass say their men and women were schooled by CDC experts before the journey.
Now, our soldiers are going through some pretty intense training here. We've got some professionals from Fort Detrick coming to tell us about Ebola so that our soldiers can recognize the symptoms and take appropriate actions to prevent themselves from acquiring this disease.
The soldiers are being told to not shake hands while on assignment and to wash their hands frequently. The State Health Department is holding an informational session at this hour right here in Nashville specifically for the media. They want to get the message out about what's going on behind the scenes to make sure Tennessee stays prepared. Meanwhile, there are new concerns after the first case of the disease was contracted outside of West Africa. Omar Villafranca has the latest.
A nurse in Spain is the first known person to contract Ebola outside West Africa. An ambulance took her to a hospital in Madrid last night. She got Ebola after treating a Spanish priest who returned from Sierra Leone and died from the disease. Her husband and others she had contact with are also under quarantine. Officials say the sick nurse had changed a diaper for the priest and collected things from his room after he died. It's not clear if she was wearing a protective suit at all times. The disease has killed at least 3,500 people, including about 370 healthcare workers, mostly in West Africa.
It's a scary place to be right now.
Just back from Liberia, Carolyn Miles of Save the Children says the best way to protect Americans from Ebola is to stop the epidemic in Africa.
The more cases that we have there, the more likely that you're going to get cases here.
Here in Dallas, an Ebola patient from Liberia is being given an experimental drug as a last-ditch effort to save his life. Thomas Eric Duncan has been in the United States for 2.5 weeks. Before being put into isolation, he had direct or indirect contact with about 50 people. It can take up to 3 weeks for Ebola symptoms to begin to show. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.
In other news, a scuba diver from Spring Hill is still missing after disappearing in a large quarry near Birmingham, Alabama. Darren Gray told friends he was heading out diving in the quarry on Saturday, but he never checked in with members of Dive Alabama when he was done, so the group notified authorities. Emergency crews are now using a remote-controlled submarine to search the quarry. Officials say Gray is a certified solo diver. Possible plans for Reese Witherspoon's childhood home in a local neighborhood have many neighbors upset. The Academy Award-winning actress grew up in this home in the Woodmont area near Green Hills. Her parents sold it in 2010 and it's been vacant for years. A developer bought it with plans to tear it down and build several new ones. Neighbors thought the plan was to build 2 homes, but a proposal submitted to the city shows 6 separate lots on the half-acre plot.
It is not fitting of the neighborhood at all. There isn't a single residence in this area that I'm aware of that's built on a 25-foot wide lot.
The current property owner and developer also owns Preservation Station near downtown. He has not returned our phone calls or emails for comment. And finally, don't forget to register for our Fantastic Friends Facebook contest. Today's winner gets a $500 American Express gift card thanks to our friends at the Nashville Pain Center. All you have to do to win is like us on Facebook and fill out a quick contest form. We'll announce the winner tonight on News Channel 5 at 10.